notification on here, it stopped streaming, so we're back. Is it gonna make me switch? Nope. Okay. We're gonna play offline. I don't want any hints from new people. So new game.
Oh, yeah.
Starting fresh. We're gonna let the cinematics play. This is, like I said, probably my favorite PS4 game.
Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Alright, so we're gonna enter our name. That other can A D N. That other can Eddie. Sure, why not? No. Age, young. Origin. Alright, we're gonna do is professional the one I want? Or was it? Yes, professional. That's the one we want. We want to change the appearance, age, voice, build. Slim, because we're gonna do professional. That's fine. We'll make that a bit darker. Oh, reflected into my eyes. Like that. That's fine. Face presence. Nope, don't do that. Similar face. Nope. Features. That's fine. Face shape. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Don't need lipstick. Facial hair. Hair, we're gonna switch to that. That looks a bit better. Is there a way to just show the palette? Thank you. I'm not quite as fancy as these other folks who need. Don't need that. Don't want a beard. Eyelashes. I have magnificent eyelashes for those who know me. Glasses. We'll get a pair of glasses. Why not? We'll get those ones. Sounds good. Finish. Finalize contract. Yes. So we're not even doing New Game Plus. We are straight up starting a new game. So, basically the story so far, my professional has entered the town of Yharnam with an unknown illness, seeking healing by the Healing Church through blood administration.
All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
Okay, so to explain what happened there, because the story in this is very, you have to find it for yourself. So I'm gonna explain some stuff before I pick that up. You'll notice that a werewolf ascended from the pool of blood and tried to take me over and was ignited. And then I was covered in messengers, which are the little white things that crawled all over me. So what happened there was that a beast came out of the blood, as is known to happen, which we'll soon explain. And there are some spoilers in this, so spoiler warning. So the beast, the old blood that is used to heal also causes the beast plague, which is taken over Yarnum, which is the town I'm in. So the beast trying to take me over, we'll call it symbolism. And it was rejected, and instead I was met by the messengers, and they're the messengers to hunters, so I'll let that sit there with no further explanation. Seek pale blood and transcend the hunt. Hello there. So going through, I believe we're going to get a pop-up showing where we are in a moment here. I'm going to ignore all these posts because I have played this. I've only beaten this game once. So I'm hoping to get all 3 endings soon. Hello, Chris. I was pressing the wrong button there, but whatever. How are you? So dying is as much a part of Bloodborne as it is any Soulsborne game. Oh no, dying happens in this. I have killed that werewolf before, but I didn't expect to. It's not something that I mean, I need to pick up my weapons and stuff anyways. Don't worry about it. I do die quite a lot in this game. But that's... to quote the opening of Dwarf Fortress, sometimes losing is fun. What is... Okay. Accept gift. So we took professional, so we want the threaded cane. Basically, we want to use skill. And we're going to be doing a lot more jousting in this. Whoops. Whoops, there we go. And a gun. And this is just absolutely genius. And pick that up. The notebook. Which one do we need? First floor of the sick room. Okay. And if you want to know why I like this game so much, watch Hbomberguy's video, why Bloodborne is genius, and here's why. He can sum it up better than I can. But I do think this game is absolutely phenomenal. I still don't actually like... yeah, we'll use the cane form. I still don't actually like the regular Dark Souls series. Alright. So we've got 3 blood vials. Pick up the thing from him as well. So 5 blood vials total. Open the door. And enter Yarnum's graveyard. So I'm full of bullets now. Yeah. I know I have somewhat of a monotone voice, but this is me excited. I do really love this game. Pick up these blood vials here. Alright, so there's a Yharnam resident. I keep hitting X when I mean to dodge, which is a little unfortunate. So this was clever, because the first time I played this, I didn't realize that these guys weren't dead. And as per, I don't know if this is the regular thing in the Dark Souls series, but in this, weapons have two forms. You've got Chain Whip on this, and the cane version, because I am an elegant gentleman who beats the crap out of things with a cane. And so I've always wondered whether or not that is one of the bosses. I'm not going to talk to this guy. I'm going to just going to continue through. I'll try and be as least spoilery as I can. It's hard when I get excited. And here's where someone makes an innuendo joke, I assume. Probably didn't need to do two heavy attacks there. Alright. And I can run out of blood vials, so... Ow! Okay. We're gonna do it the proper way. So this game is one of those games that encourages you to be aggressive and all that stuff. I'm bad at video games, so I'm going to ignore what the video game tells me to do and do my own thing. There's nothing up here I can pick up. A speedrun of this would be interesting to watch, despite the fact that I've seen one done, but I'd like to see it after they've patched out the glitch that a lot of speedrunners used. So that's sort of an obvious video game thing to do, have that ambush be there. This one, however, just about everyone I've introduced this game to has died at that ambush. And that is just fantastic game, level design. That's not what I wanted to do. So I can get health back from hitting things. Just more of the game trying to convince me to be more violent and brutal. So back up to 10 blood vials, maximum is 20. This is the part I always struggle with. Probably one of the hardest non-boss fights in the game. And I may say that a lot, but... Alright. So, down to 9, but that's fine. I'm gonna take out some of these guys here. Alright. And it's fine to use blood vials. Like, I know there's a gameplay, I don't remember who it is, but they have this this playthrough of where they're telling you, well, here's a good spot to use blood vials, blah 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 blah. Just use them whenever you feel like using them. I'm gonna try and kite some guys away from them, just so I am in control of where this fight takes place rather than them. And that's going to be a common thing. You always want to be in control of where you're fighting and how the fight is being directed. a lot of people like to pretend this game's hard. It's really not. It's more about timing than anything else. It's the game itself is not difficult. It's finding your playthrough or finding your method of play and how that interacts with the game itself. For example, my playthrough or my method of playing is consistently hit the wrong button until things start working. And that's probably not the best. You know, do as I say, not as I do. That's kind of the best advice I can give anyone. So these guys do a lot of chip-style damage. That gun's getting a little frustrated. Rating. Let's you'll see a lot of people who play Dark Souls who are those hardcore, you gotta do this, this, and this to be good, and you have to read the wiki and blah, 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 blah. I would actually encourage people who are playing this for the first time, don't read the wiki. And anyone who tells you to read the wiki is a bad lizard person, and you should not listen to them. Because it's really just about having fun at the end of the day. So if the wiki's, a lot of the time it'll tell you to use the saw cleaver, and the saw cleaver is bad, and anyone who uses it is a bad person. I guess because you can't see my face to know that I'm joking, I am joking. I just think that there are more interesting ways to play than using a saw blade that does the most damage right off the bat. And rather than encouraging people to use one item, if you want to play on something that looks difficult on your first playthrough, I would encourage you to do that over doing the thing that you think will be comfortable. And one day I'll even press the right buttons to pick things up. Okay, so I have one pebble left. We're gonna try and... Actually, we can probably go around, kill the gunner on top, then go. We'll try that. See how that works. I do quite often confuse buttons. Now there is a gunner, so I can get shot in the back. So I'm gonna move to this side of the pyre. Try and get the dog to charge me. Oh, no, he's gonna bark. So I can pull back, wait till my stamina refills. Oh no, I killed that gunner already. Oh, hark. Outside Xbox has posted a new video. Those guys seem like a fun group. But they can't play Bloodborne, so... Whoops. Switch that to the Cold Blood Dew. So we're going to... What are we gonna do? We're gonna open the shortcut, and then we're going to... whatchamacallit? We're gonna go back into the Hunter's Dream. We're gonna talk to... What's-his-nuts, and level up a bit, I think. But first we're going to kill the ogre slash giant slash whatever the game actually calls them. I don't remember what that is. Now they do have reach on me, so I have to remember to dodge into their attacks to try and get behind them, and only dodge away when I'm out of stamina. Probably didn't need to use a blood vial there, but I did have a net gain of 1, so that's fine. Now, the torch is an interesting weapon. It's an interesting idea, and I kind of like that they do it. However, I think it could be greatly improved. Just as a concept, it's not the best. Or, as a concept, it's good. As an actual weapon, it's not. Alright. The reason I'm killing the dogs in the kennel is because they can get out of the kennels. And the first time I played through this, I didn't know that. And it is a dirty, dirty trick that they would do that. But really funny, I think. So, heading this way to open up the shortcut. We're not going to head down to Father Gascoigne just yet. We are going to check that nothing's following us. Open the door, kill the guy in the wheelchair once we're done here with the dude with the saber. And there is a bit of story down here, so we're going to pick that up. When the hunt began, the Healing Church left us, blocking the Great Bridge to Cathedral Ward as Old Yarnum burned to the ground that moonlit night. I'm not going to explain that one anymore. I'll explain it when we get to Old Yarnum. But needless to say, there is more story to that. Probably didn't need to dodge, but whatever. Could have dodged through and maybe... I don't know why I did that. So we've opened the shortcut. We are probably going to... So return to the Hunter's Dream. And then, you know... Oh, I've never seen that before. Misplaced tool. Can't haze from ritual. So, that doll, we can't level up yet because of the doll. Talk to Dude Face.
You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the Hunter's Dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gairman, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too
Hello
hard
there,
about all
fine
this.
folks. How are you doing this
Just go
fine,
out and
brisk
kill a
Tuesday
few
morning?
beasts. It's
Tuesday?
for
Oh
your
yeah, it's still
own
morning,
good.
never mind. Momentary
You know,
panic.
It's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
So that's kind of interesting. He's telling us not to question the fact that we're just killing monsters. Keep that in your mind for later. Fortify weapons. We don't have enough bloodstone shards yet, so we can repair it. So right now, we're kind of in a position where we just go back out and return to killing monsters. And now we need to go back to the clinic and talk to someone. The load times in this are a little long. I do apologize for that. Bone marrow ash is very good, and I will be using that as much as I can when we get to a point where I can use it. So descend the ladder. Great. Alright, remember that there's a guy there. Charge through his attacks. We do have more invulnerability frames than I'm used to for games with dodging. Oh, right, and as we go in and out of the Hunter's Dream, monsters will respawn. Not all of them. Like, there's certain story monsters and bosses that don't respawn, obviously, but So as we've now found out, this is Yusefka's clinic. That returns me good. That lantern's on.
Are you out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I am Yusefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please. This is all that I can do. Now, go. And good hunting.
Alright. So, there's a lot of things you have to keep in your memory for the story of this game, but that is definitely one of them. Remember that Yusefka does not want anyone to come there, and she does not want to open that door. Very important for later. So we're gonna climb the ladder. I think we're actually just gonna I'm gonna try that again, but with words. We're going to try and head straight across the bridge, I think. So there's a few ways I could go right now. A reason they use fire, and this will come up eventually on a loading screen. Some monsters are afraid of fire, so they want to scare away monsters by using their torches. I didn't ever used to use lock-on, but I've kind of started doing that now. I guess habit, I suppose. Scratch my nose. Alright, so up the stairs there are two guys, one of which is behind a set of boxes. Oh, I missed with the whip. Now, this is what a trap looks like. Does it wait until I picked up? Nope, there we go. Alright. That's also an example of what you probably shouldn't do, and what a lot of players will recommend you don't do. Dodging backwards is an excellent way to... just gonna press the wrong button there. Is an excellent way to get caught in something's second attack. Oh, I turned off my weapon. Whoops. There we go. Also, remembering your buttons would, you know, makes all the difference in the world when you do that. Turn on my Molotovs. We're gonna do that, but we're gonna be careful not to use it. Not yet, at least. So 3 barking crows and a troll. We're gonna do 2 Molotovs. Wait until he charges me. So that's a pretty easy fight. If you try and fight it properly, it is a little more difficult. Make sure that we're on that. I will probably die on this boss. But the eerie quiet as you approach is something special. Whoop, lost track of my guy there. Alright. Forgot you could do that. So a lot of people like to say the Soulsborne series is tough but fair. Evil doesn't play fair in this game. So, Bloodborne is not fair. But that's the point. Ow. What you got, Cleric Beast? Dodge right through his attacks, up between his legs, get behind him, heal a little bit, dodge out of the way. Take some damage, but that's fine. We're gonna heal. Let him come at me. Come on. So I'm trying to get him into a state where I can do the riposte, but let's just see. I'm trying to parry, basically. No. Alright, so we're not going to get that to work. That's fine. Just need to dive, wait till he attacks, and then go in next time. That's what I'm thinking I need to do. Alright, try and hit it with a heavy attack from behind. So he is in a state where he's about to get a bit more powerful. So heal. We have 12 more and 17 more bullets. So we're going to wait till he gets a bit closer. And dive through. So we want to be at his side. We want to be able to see where his arms are at pretty much all times. Ow. So here's where we need to heal twice. And we are going to dive in just like that. Miss with our heavy attack, which is unfortunate, but we're able to get behind him once again. Shift over, keep shifting. Very important that we stay moving. Staying in one place is a surefire way to die. Dodge back, heal a little bit. Oh, we got caught in his heavy attacks. Alright, come on. Oh, dodged too early. So you can, I do apologize that it's probably a little difficult to see what I'm doing. No, don't want to back away. So every, instinct in you tells to back when you get hit. And I'm doing that, which is, poor play on me. You should be moving in and attacking more ferociously at that point. So I'm gonna, at this point, change to my whip. Ugh. I'm gonna get hit by just about every attack on that. We're gonna try and not die on this fight. And I guess we do on all fights, but this one especially, we're gonna wait till he approaches us. He's a big softy. Alright, we're gonna want to heal once. We do need to be a tad sparing at this point. Wait till he charges us once again. I wasted that. I really did. And I am ashamed of my gameplay there. Alright, back away. He's gonna try and pick us up. But we're gonna say, not today. Try and get him into that state again. Shoot. Okay. Alright, we were close. But now we know what we need to do. We need to move around in circles, and we need to be able to get him into the riposte state. Thank you. We have unlocked the doll, which is good.
I am a doll, here in after you.
We can go back and
Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength.
we'll need to get more
You will hunt beasts, and I will
more
be
blood
here for you to embolden your sickly spirit.
adrenaline is like
Farewell,
pumping through
hunter.
me right now.
May you find your worth in the waking world.
Yes, end the conversation. Thank you. There we go. So that's good. Old Hunter Bell, that's good. We never want to drop below 0 insight. And Central Yarnum again. So we're gonna head pretty much straight back into that fight. Now we only have one. Oh, what is it called? I don't know what it's called. Healy thing. So we gotta be a tad careful. Blood vial, that's what it's called. Talking to him should give me another insight. Sorry. He is another sick person. He wants to... he's also looking for blood administration. But on the night of the hunt, he can't leave safely. So you'll also notice that the Yarnamites are calling me an accursed beast. Reason for that is they think I'm a beast. You'll also notice that the Yarnamites are turning into beasts. So the blood administration has obviously had some side effects that were unknown or unseen by the Yarnamites. There's a channel that discusses Bloodborne, and I think it's actually Soulsborne lore just in general. I can't remember the name of it, but if you know it, I would link. Oh, I forgot about Yusefka's blood vial. Oh, right. Okay. Oh. Alright, let's see if I can get the barking crows to bark. He's gonna attack me first. Alright, come on. Just do a little sidesteppy thing here. Get to the other side of him, let him attack once. Forgot that he does a triple attack, so take a bunch of damage there. So I took some unnecessary risks there, took a bunch of damage, doesn't matter. Heal up. We are going to heal using both of those. Get that. That's the one. Thank you. He has a new video out, but I haven't seen it yet. Oh yeah, and those pebbles are eyes. Usually I'd have some more build up to that, but no, they're just straight up eyes. Okay. Once again, we want him to attack us first. And we want to be better at this than we have been, so we're going to get more in the center. We need to pick up our blood echoes. Very, very important at this point. If I had died there, I would have been very angry for losing 4,000-ish blood echoes. Thank you. I will definitely need it at this point. I'm just gonna set the controller down and think about what I've done. That's a little depressing. Just dive into a dive into attack and get killed. We're not going to go into there again right away if we want to get some blood echoes. We might... If I go to Father Gascoigne now, I will die. For 100%. And welcome to the new viewers. To this train wreck of a Bloodborne playthrough. Come on. I am better than this, and I know it. It has been quite some time since I played this last. That's another thing. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Do some attacky tacks. I was going to bring my webcam and set that up while I played, but I don't know if I can do that with the webcam that's not a PlayStation Eye. Is there another door? No. What building? I'm thinking of another building that has another door on the side. So we are going to clear this section out, but we're not going to go in to fight the Claire Beast! Alright. That wasn't as bad as it could have been, but it was pretty bad. And that is a prime example of why you dodge forward, not backward. I say as I do exactly the thing I'm really bad at doing that. I might be able to. Let me double check. Broadcast settings. Advanced settings. Audio sharing. No. I don't actually know if I can. Sorry, just be one more moment here. Sharing and broadcast settings? Maybe it's in here. No. I'm unfortunately not able to turn down the audio, it seems like. Or I could turn the gain on my microphone up. But I do apologize if it's really loud. Nope, don't go in there. Don't go in there. Only a little bit, it's bearable. Yeah, I'll fix it when I do my, when I upload it to YouTube. Let's try and see if I can get one. Oh, no, there we go. Alright, so we're actually fighting a proper wolf this time, not like the original one that you fight that's at half health. I do hope I don't die to one of these. I would feel really silly if I did. That was totally my fault. I shouldn't have dodged that way. I should have dodged through his attack. I would have been able to kill that one and start on the second one. I know exactly what I did wrong. Alright. We're gonna go through this way. Hello to everyone who has just joined. in true Soulsborne spirit, I've died several times. And every time it's been my fault. As mentioned earlier, another thing, evil doesn't play fair, which is good. Be nicer if it did, though. Or if I could just dodge the proper direction. I did say earlier in the stream, when playing a Soulsborne game, it's important to play however makes you feel comfortable. That is true, but there's also certain mechanics that are just fundamentally different from other games. We're actually just straight up gonna skip those, I think. Because we've lost the majority of our blood echoes, so yeah, why not? If we head down that way, it'll take us to Father Gascoigne. I want to take a look around first. We're actually going to head to the sewers, I think, because there's a set of armor that would be really nice to have. Kill the evil Dags. Kill the dog that hides around the corner, because the design from Software are cheeky in their design of levels. Absolutely cheeky. Got a bunch of cold blood, which will give us blood echoes. I might as well not talk to her just yet, as I don't have the location. Oh, she's gonna make me talk. I don't, so we're not going to talk to her just yet. We are going to find Eileen the Crow. And she's this way. So I don't remember how you get down from there, but that's not my biggest concern at the moment.
Oh, a hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter.
Thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate that.
For the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now.
I don't, unfortunately, have my overlays on right now, but hopefully if my internet issues are fixed in the next couple days, I will be able to stream from my PC rather than from the PS4 here. Excuse me. Oh, I've got the hiccups and the burps. Alright, pick that up. Cold blood. How do I get down without taking much damage? And there's a lot of wolf people down there. I don't know what they're actually called, but wolf people seems like the best name. So we're just gonna balance beam. Miss almost completely. So welcoming, the locals. Alright, so there's another wolf here. This one's got a spear, so this one I'm a little scared of. These ones tend to be a bit stronger. Despite having less clothes, they are more armored. And there's a gunner. Forgot about him. They do just, well, they want to hug, but they also want to impale me on a spear, so they're not going to get their hug. I'm very lucky that missed. I didn't think it was going to. So I can head down there into this... is that the sewer entrance? Oh, there's an easier sewer entrance. There's one with a ladder, so we're going to use that. Are there werewolves here? I don't remember. Okay, we're just going to straight up use the ladder. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. The delayed response on that was kind of phenomenal. So this section here is kind of the reason why I call Bloodborne a horror game rather than... Like, let me try and think of the right words for this. I say, right, there's a crow somewhere, that Bloodborne is part of the Soulsborne series, despite, you know, it not really being a contiguous series. But it also has a lot of horror elements, particularly in the sewers, the Forgotten Forest, you know, Cathedral Ward itself. But it does... Okay, barking crows. Alright. Like the crows, for example. These things are terrifying. I'm gonna see if I can get it to bark. Like, that's... Whoever came up with that is just amazing. Just an absolute genius. Madman's knowledge. We're actually gonna keep that for a little later. There it is. See if I can... No. Okay, so this one has a big club. Let's try and avoid getting hit with it. And let's see if we can dodge at the right time. That would be... Ah, there it is. The Soulsborne hitbox. So there are some times when it's acceptable to dodge backwards. That was definitely one of them. But you have to die to the thing that you dodge backwards from to know to dodge backwards. Which might seem a little cheap or cheaty or whatever you want to call it, but it's probably the most effective way of teaching that. So I'm going to open this before I talk to the girl. And this one I won't talk over. Actually, let me double check that this... Okay. Yeah.
Who are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? And please will you look for my mum? Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared. Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box. It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it.
Alright. Descend the ladder. Gotta remember which button is the sprint button. This storyline is kind of heartbreaking, though. Finding the girl's dad. Alright. And nothing could possibly go wrong. Oh, wait, there's another one. I just forget how many of these things there actually are. Oh goodness, I woke up another one. Oh boy. This is would probably actually be easier if I didn't lock on, but... Oh, I hope I don't die. Alright. So I've killed a good fair few of them. That's nice. Dive through. I do hope my connectivity hasn't been terrible today. I've literally never seen them do that before. In all of my many hours playing this game, I've never seen... Oh god, oh god. Oh, I thought that was monster. Just a body wrapped around me. Nothing to worry about. Okay. Thank you. There was one day when, I, like, completely cut out at one point. So I just want to make sure that's not happening again. It's just my phone is disconnecting from chat every once in a while, so... I may miss your posts, and I do apologize. Oh, no! Yeah. Well, the people who do my internet are sometimes are doing what they'll call maintenance, but really just means they've randomly turned your internet on and off a whole bunch and don't really have an explanation for why it's doing that. Which is awesome. But they've said that they were doing maintenance and upgrades. So that may be one of the reasons. I would need to check that. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm actually not at my house, I'm at my dad's. So his internet speed is fast. Or his download speed is fast. I don't know about his upload speed, which is kind of what I care about. I feel bad about killing caged devils, but then I remember that they can get out of their cages, and I feel less bad. Let's not even bother. Oh yeah, you don't need a lot of up to do it, to stream. It's just it needs to be consistent, and because we've recently switched to Shaw at my house, it's not consistent. So I'm just hoping that gets fixed sooner rather than later. Alright. Well, at least it didn't turn into me when it did that. Oh, no worries. Thank you for popping in, and thank you very much for the follow. Alright. So now we are going to head down here. Been fun. Thank you very much. I do really appreciate that. It was very fun talking to you. And I will talk to you next stream, or when you get back if I'm still streaming. I may stop the stream on the next death, and go grab some food, do some house cleaning, things like that. You as well. 2 blood vials, perfect. dodge your way around here. Kill the shooter. We're gonna ignore that werewolf. He's not too consequential. Drop down the ladder as quickly as we can, hoping not to get shot in the back. Because of all the places to get shot, I hear that's one of the worst. Now, one of these things will have our blood echoes, I think. Yes. So, how are we going to do that? I think we're going to just fire a Molotov. Do a ton of damage. Kill 2 of them right off the bat. Attack like crazy. Ow. And that'll have killed quite a few of them. Old Hunter's Mark. Blood Vial. Okay, whatever one has my blood echoes, it's not showing it. Oh, that one. There we go. I think for the blood echoes, they should make the one carrying them slightly more difficult. Like, have more health or something like that. Just enough so it's more of a challenge, but it's not too much. Alright, so there's 2 barking crows up there and a sewer, or 2 sewer walkers, we'll call them. Or crawlers, or zombies, or, you know, whatever you want to... Whatever name you want to assign to that horrible monster being that is the worst thing ever. So frightening. Dodged right into his attack. Alright, so killing a few more things. Barking crows are gonna fly down. Let's just convince the other one to drop. Come on, the other barking crow should. There we go. Alright, so that has nothing in it. I know that one of these side channels does have something in it. I don't remember what it is, though. I don't remember how beneficial it is. We're gonna throw a rock at this one. Pull back, let our stamina regenerate so we can kind of just be safe. And... come on. Alright, so I think these guys are going to do their... They do a thing where they, like, angrily march towards you, but they also do an attack with their arms to pull themselves and crawl. So I'm trying to get them to trigger that, because it does look really cool. It is a very nice animation. But, nope, I'm just going to kill them before that. There's a pig down that corridor. We're not going to deal with that pig right now. We're looking for something. I feel like we may have gone the wrong way to get that something, but who knows? We'll find out. Yeah. Alright, so we've got the barking crows down. Such a phenomenal... Just the sound design on this is just crazy. Alright, and we're moving to the ladder, climbing up. A moment of just calm relaxation. One thing I do wish there was... excuse me. Was the... a moment of quiet. So we're gonna unlock this elevator. So that'll give us easy access to Gascoigne. Or Gascoigne, if you want to call him that. But please don't. We're gonna head up the stairs because we don't want to fight 2 of those things right now. and we're going to rejoin with the main sort of area. If I can remember how to get there. Actually, can I? Oh no, I have to go up and over. So we could have kited that guy over to where we are and fought him that way, but you know, we're not going to do that. We are back in this area. We are trying to get the first set of equipment that you can get in this without buying it. I just have to remember where you find it. Alright, there we go. Oh, maybe we'll get all of our health back that we lost. Yep, perfect. So I don't mind that I'm a little low on health, or I've taken a bit of damage. I guess I should say I'm not low on health by any stretch of the imagination. We're not going to fight those things, we're not going to fight... I just realized we need to fight those things. I don't want to. I've actually opened that up. Alright. I know what we're going to do. I have a plan, man. Move through here. Do my regular sort of pathway. Turn over. Get the whip ready. Now there is a way that I can skip some stuff, which I'm gonna do. Just gotta make sure I actually do it properly. See if I can, yep, accidentally light him on fire, which was kind of funny. 4 Molotov cocktails, that's nice. I didn't realize that was there. So, pleasant surprise. Accidentally hit myself on the pyre, so, you know. You win some, you lose some. Kill that. We are gonna have to fight through that big center gauntlet sort of thing. So that means triggering that trap, get him out here. And the other trap as well, or ambush, I guess not so much a trap. And I even, like, I get hit by that trap sometimes. I'm thinking I should have taken the blunderbuss rather than the, other one. So I have triggered an enemy behind me, and I can hear him. Oh no, don't die. I'm not allowed to die right here, I am sorry. No! Alright. Well, as I said earlier, we are going to end the stream here. So thank you everyone for, thank you all of the new followers, and thank you everyone who stopped in. Really do appreciate that. And we will be back probably later tonight. If not, probably, or definitely tomorrow. Ooh, excuse me. So, I'll be... Whoops. Oh, I didn't know that.
Nonsense at once.
I'm sorry. I've never seen that before. How did I do that? I shot... Something wrong? Okay. So that only works if you hit his lantern sort of thing. But thank you everyone for stopping in once again, and I'll talk to you all later.